Guys, today I'm going to build a form to request for override. So let me start with the header. Let me give it as h2, and within the header we will write request right now. Next, let me open it with the live server by right clicking it here. So it has opened. Next, we have to get the placeholder for that input. So input type. What am I doing right now? Well, text. Placeholder is going to be in this placeholder. We'll write enter pickup location. Okay, and as we said, it is going to be changed. Here, as you can see, it is showing here enter pickup location. Next, another input type equal to text. Inside the placeholder will be enter destination. Okay, then save it. We got it. Since this input type, these two things, both of them are the inline block element. That's why here, as you can see, they are appearing next to each other. So we have to make one of them a block element to align them vertically. Then it will be one will be on top of another. So I'm gonna, before I style it, let me finish the HTML codes, whatever we are left with, and then I will go over to the CSS to design the page properly. So we have two more buttons left. One will be for request now, another one will be schedule for later. So let's make it now. Now the button will be inside the button. We'll be writing request now. Save it. We've got the button. Next, we're gonna have another button that will say schedule now. Sorry, schedule for later. Okay. Now we have got all of the things necessary for this page, but we have to design them. We have to align them properly. So to do this, we have to go to the practice.css. It is a CSS file to design this HTML structure. So I'll go over there and target what to target here. We have to target the input here. Let me give a class to it before I target it. Class. Let's say a class for this one. Let's say this b. For button, let me give another class here. Let me say c. Here will be another class. Say d. That's it. Save it. It will not make any changes. It is to target those elements in CSS. So before I do target it, I have to link the CSS file to the HTML file. To do this, we have to enter link. What's happening here? Oh my. Link relation equal to style sheet. href practice.css. So it is linked now to this HTML file here. So now we can design it here in CSS. Let's make this placeholder that says enter pickup location a block element. To do this, as you might remember, we have given the target as a, I think. A is the target for the first placeholder. So I'm targeting the a here. To target, you have to give this dot and then a. That's how you can target in CSS. So I'm going to give a display property for that as a block element. Now I make it a block element. So as you can see the changes here. So the enter pickup location, this placeholder, it has become a block element. Now it has taken the entire line. To see this, you have to right click here and go to inspect. Then click here. Then you can hover on it. It is not showing properly. But it has taken, for some reason it is not showing, but it has taken the entire line, this line. Like the request array is also a block element. And I have made this inline block element as a block element in CSS. Then we want this request now as placeholder as well as the schedule for later. Both of these buttons has to go down below these two placeholder. These two buttons has to go. So to do this, what we have to do is we have to make these two buttons a block element. So I'm going to target this. For the request button, we have the class as C. So I'm going to target the C here and give the display as block element. So that's it. Then now we have to maintain the margin between all of this. To do this, first I'm gonna give the margin for the enter pickup location margin button. Button margin is 4 pixel. Let's see how it is. 4 pixel. Let me give it 5 pixel. Okay. Give it a width of 50 pixel. Let's see how it looks. What 70? Okay, 50 pixel is too small. 100 pixel. It is not. It is even lesser than the default width. So I'm gonna give it 200. Maybe give 250 and see. I think that is okay. 250. And also give it a height of, let's see how much. Let's give 50 pixel. See, it is too big, so let's make it as 45 pixel. It is also too big, so give it 30 pixel. I think 30 pixel is okay, or maybe a little bit less, 25. I think 25 would be good. So let's go over to the, unfortunately we did not target the second placeholder, which is dot b. To target this, dot b, and give it a margin same as this. Let me copy this one. It's already copied. No problem. So let me give the margin here. Margin is, sorry, margin bottom has to be 5 pixel, which is going to be 250 pixel, and the same goes for the height as the first one, which would be again 25 pixel. Okay, we've done it. Now we're gonna go and target this button that says request now. This button, and unfortunately, these two buttons, they should be inline block element, because this schedule for later, this button, this has to come on the right side and it has to be on the left side. So I'm gonna erase this display block, make them like this. And I have to make this one as display block element. I have to give it to display block element to this placeholder called enter destination. This placeholder that says to force these two buttons below. So give the display as block. So that's how we can get these two buttons down, by making this placeholder as a block element. So we want these two buttons to go down, and it is already down, but we want a bigger margin, bigger margin than whatever it is we have here. So let's give it a margin here. Margin top. Let's give it 100 pixel. Okay, 100 pixel is too much. Let's give the margin of 50 pixel. Also a little bit too much, maybe 40 pixel. I think 40 pixel is right. So I'm gonna target the second button, which says schedule for later. So I'm gonna target it here to give a margin between these two buttons. There has to be bigger margin. So let me give a margin left as 15 pixels. Let's see how it is. I think it is okay. Let me give it a height and width. Let me give a height of 25 pixels. Let's see. Maybe 30 pixel would be nice. So 30 pixel height and width. Let me give it a width of. Okay. Let's see as 70 pixel. Let's see. It is too less. 100 pixel. 100 pixel is right, I think. And for this one also the same. Let's do copy paste. That's everything. I'm not using any mouse, so that's why like it is kind of difficult to copy this thing on the laptop trackpad, unfortunately. So height is going to be here. Again 30 pixel. And width same as the first one, 100 pixel. A width 100 pixel is problematic. It has to be more than 100 pixel, because the text that we have inside this button is more than the text that we have inside this button. So that's why it is becoming very bad looking. So let me give it 120. Let's see. 120 is alright. Okay. Now we have to give a background color here. Background color is white smoke, I believe. It's gonna be okay. White smoke, background color. Border style, none. Let's go there and do the same thing again. Background color is going to be white smoke, and border style is going to be none. Save it. That's what we have got now here. You can see now I'm gonna give this request now button the background color as black, and text color is white. As you can see, again, let's border radius, let's make it 3 pixel. Let's see, and border style none. How does it move? I think height should be a little bit bigger, I believe, or maybe I'm gonna target the body element here. I'm gonna target body element to give it as the font style as Arial. Font family Arial. It's gonna be applied to all of this. That will be nice. Okay, it has been applied here. Maybe height is going to be a little bit bigger. It would be nice to have a bigger height, I believe. If give the height as 35, height is 35. I think this is nice. For this one also height 35. Okay. And background color for this one is going to be the white smoke. And border style is going to be none here. No border style, we don't want. Okay, as you can see, we have this button here. And we're gonna have border radius here as 3 pixel. Or maybe I keep the border radius as 2 pixel. 2 pixel border radius here also 2 pixel. Height is 35, 100, 120. Finally, we have created the form for requesting the override here. So you can type your pickup location like any place, and where you want to go you can type here, and you can request a ride here. But unfortunately, it is not working. As we click here, it is not doing anything. But we can give a hover effect for this one to make it look a little bit more professional, because now it does not have any hover effect, and when you hover over it, there's no hand option coming to give a hover effect. So we're gonna have one pseudo class. So I'm gonna go give this button a pseudo class. I'm gonna target dot c hover, and cursor is pointer. As you keep the cursor as a pointer and we go there, now the hand option is coming, as you can see on my left side. After that, what you want is that we want this blackness to be a little bit lighter when you hover over it. So to make it, we're gonna give opacity to it. Opacity as, let's give it as 0.8 and see how it looks. So now we hover over it. As you can see, the changiness in the color happening. It is a little bit getting faded. We can also give a lot more things to. We can do so many things on this button. Like we can give a background color when you hover over it. If you want to see, let's do it. Let's give it a background color as, what should I give? Maybe this color. Now we hover over it, make our background color changes, but I don't think we want this now, so I'm gonna delete this, get it out. So okay, this is what we have not saved it, so it is coming back. Now it did not come back. Okay, now you can see there is an effect when you hover over it, but here there is no cursor pointer as well. But for the second button, we're gonna give a cursor pointer to it. For that, we're gonna target the colon hover, cursor pointer. Now we have this, but it's not working. Maybe you want to see this request now, this button to be working. So since we don't have JavaScript in this project, in this form, like I'm not using JavaScript, only using the HTML and CSS. So what we can do, we can link, we can put this button inside a anchor link. And then like when you click on it, it will take us to Uber site. We can do this, but I don't want to do this because it has been a long time. It has been around half an hour. Maybe next time we'll be doing more on it. We can do so many other style. We can apply so much more style on these buttons in this placeholder as well. But we're not going to do this now. Maybe next time we'll be doing this. So this is what you can get from this course here. As you can see, this is our CSS file and this is the HTML file that we have. So that's it for today, guys. and I will make another video where maybe we'll apply some animation to our projects whatever we make next time, and then it would look much more better and more responsive. Now I've not made it a responsive one, as you can see, as if I make this page is not working for some reason. It's not working. I have not created it as a responsive website, but here you can see there is no title. Maybe I can give it a title here. So let's give it a title as, let me go there and give it a title. Title as Uber request form. Uber request form. So as you can see, Uber request form has come in this tab here. So whatever we want to not appear on our page, we write it within this head tag, and whatever things we want to be appearing on our page, we write it within body element. So I'm not going to go deep into these things. This video is only about this small project here, and it has already been more than half an hour. So I'm going to end it here, guys, and we will make other projects in the future. So bye for now.